Okay guys, I'm back. I just had to take a little break to eat something. I hadn't eaten anything yet. So we're gonna get right back into it. Get one of those, and boom. So I feel like we can get another 2-hour session in, and it's possible that we can get the grinding out for the tier 7 vehicle done. If not, I don't mind playing a little bit longer to do that, and then we'll play at least an hour session for the other stuff. So for the special event, so we are bottom tier by 2 tiers. We are on Himmelsdorf, UDES. Actually, we've had at least, I think, 2 of those in the games that we played today. You know what? If he's gonna spot, and I'm gonna shoot. Fuck this game. Wonder what he's about. I wonder if that's... Yeah, that's a good angle there. Can't fire just yet. Could go for him. Let's wait till a more juicy target pops out, like that guy there. Oh, actually, I've had a shot there. Oh. Better not.
Critical hit.
Nice. Scores, I think, are in our favor. don't think it was worth pushing that, man. Mess that up a little bit. I figured if I shooted a shot where he was, the splash would get him, but my shot was a little bit too far forward. I should have just held my shot until I knew I could basically get the hit. The low was our top tier, wasn't it? Tier 8? I think the low is a tier 8. Yeah, so I messed that up a little bit, but... well, that's just how it is. Oh yeah, it was a low. And he is... hold on a second. It was... shouldn't there be a thing? Oh, create platoon of the fallen. No. Let's go here. It's a tier 8. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so here's our top tier man. Top tier man! So every bit of experience that we get goes towards our Lorraine. We're mid-tier. Interesting. We're on El Halouf. El Halouf. What? Moving to T0.
Let's go.
No, he's not going for my spot. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure if I have the engine power to get up here. Oh yeah, I have the engine power to get up here.
Critical hit.
We're down one tank. Got our scout moving in. Better not waste shots.
That was close.
would have been amazing to get a bombardier medal. But this thing, hells yeah! That's what it was. I was gonna say to the guy, yeah, there's two things that I don't get in artillery. Top guns and bombardiers. Oh, that was close. I nearly fired, well, it wouldn't have mattered because, you know, I couldn't fire because my round wasn't loaded. But that's a good thing, because I accidentally clicked the button. I don't think I would have lost an ally, but even so. I could try and shoot him, but I don't think that would work out too well for me. When it comes down to low numbers like this, you just shoot whatever you can.
Platoon created. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Thinks he's a TD. Alright, well, I get a fighter. The medal, that is. And I get a Reaper. There you go. It's a pretty good result. And got the 15k daily. Oh. Okay, so we're on Sand River Encounter, and we are bottom tier. So let's see what we can do here. One scout, 1 E25. Pretty light. So actually, let's back up to that little spot right up there. I think we'll be alright in that position. So thing is, with early scouts, I can't really take advantage of them. Gotta shoot at things other people are shooting at for maximum effect.
Critical hit.
This will shorten my range, but it'll give me a better angle on targets.
Critical hit.
Someone said something about J2.
Enemy armor is destroyed. Shit. Our main gun is damaged. We're done for. Everyone get out.
Oh, I didn't hear the sound at the end for end of game. I was like, who's the mystery band that's left? $1,000 XP. I'm good with that. Very nice. I think in the higher tiers it's going to be much easier for us to get the experience that we want. Credits may be an issue, but having said that, I can always work whatever games I can, my other vehicle, and then just transfer to this thing when I need credits. Worst case scenario, but I don't think I'm going to have any credit problems. We're bottom tier by two tiers. Corellia, and we're on the assaulting team.
Your assistance has been requested. Platoon created. Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, right. There are other artilleries in FE304.
That was close.
Oh, nice. That was actually a good idea to shoot into him.
That was close. Critical hit. Critical hit. Critical hit.
Nice. I didn't have to hit the shot, I just had to land the stun. And I did that. Nice. That's a really good score. Now let's just see for a second. Oh yeah, 60,000. Yeah, we may have to spend a 5-hour session total. I mean, we've already done 2. Not including what we've already done with this session, so we'll be alright. Okay, bottom tier, just the way I like it. Just the way I like it. Bottom tier by 2 tiers. And it's Erlenberg Assault. We're on the defending side. Enemy has E-25, 1 scout, and Avies. Lots of Avies. Ugh, I hate it when my mouse does that. Like it just disappears. across here, the shortest distance, and getting back here. So we're down on some vehicles. Nice. Pretty good. Man, we're almost done that too. Oh wow, it's almost reached 100%. What a joyous day that will be. They will all be set free. No, no. You'll kill everyone. Death is only the beginning, guys. Sorry. Lines from video games just came back to me. Ooh, mines. And we're on the side that's alright. Actually, I kind of do like this side. Kind of do. Gotta say. Hey. And we're top tier. So we can, like, shoot something and make it explode into millions and billions of pieces.
Move out.
Eyes forward, Isaac. Pay attention. That's called dead. I don't know why that's so funny. That's called dead. Eyes forward, Isaac. Pay attention.
Critical hit.
Amen, amen, amen. Let's see what we hit. Shoot that guy, friend. Oh, wow, he was flipped. No wonder he was signaling for help. If I had a bit more power to me, I probably could have bumped him from the direction I was originally going, but after a little while you gotta realize that ain't working. And I realized that. See, I learn from these things, sort of. You know, I learn them and then I kind of forget them, and then maybe I learn them again. Hey, maybe we've created a bond. Yeah, I'll ask him if he wants to platoon. Don't think I owe you anything. I would never dream of such. Ownership is pussies. Oh wait, did I mess that up? Yeah, I messed that up. Let's take a look here. Yeah, designated marks, but I want that first. Might as well reset it now. Ew! No, not right now. You're so forceful. Disgusting pig. That's like sexist. Nice. Now, what was I gonna check again? I was gonna check something. I can't remember what it was. No, for this. I don't remember what it was I was gonna check. I don't remember. I don't remember, I don't remember, I don't remember, I don't remember. But that's all fine and that's all Dan. That's all Dan D. Who's Dan D? Wait, hold on a second. Did I make a mistake when... Wait. What? How did I... I knew something went wrong. Okay. 86%. Fine. What's he at? %. Or sorry, 90%. Oh, what the hell? Actually, hold on a second. How many loaders do I have? Yeah, I'm not going to need more than that. So you know what? I'll personnel file, dismiss him. Recovery will not be possible. Don't care. He's gone. I don't need him. I don't think I'll need him. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it didn't take long at tier 6 in order to get this guy up in rank. It's pretty cool. Okay, we are bottom tier by 2 tiers. Again, favorable conditions. And we're on Siegfried line. We're defending on assault. I'm almost thinking that being at the top of the hill right here might still be a good idea. I am running camo netting, so I could probably take advantage of it. And this thing is pretty stealthy too. It's pretty small. I could probably get away with that. GW Tiger P. GW Panther is the tier 7. Man, that thing is huge. that's their close range artillery out. Well, not close range artillery, but... Yeah, that E25 goofed. He hit the edge and he's so light he flipped right over onto his side, and all the I think it was the Hellcat. All the Hellcat had to do was just make sure he stayed there. Yeah, don't you move. Nice, Master Gunner. Hey bear, wanna go hunting? You idiot! You just killed the second coming. I'm awfully certain there's a cream for that. Stupid hick. Yeah? Pretty sure that's what I said I wanted to get. And then it was off-road first, correct? That would be a yes. Nice. It's already... Uh-huh. Oh, God. What is actually the concealment up to? Yeah? It's pretty good. It's pretty good, pretty good. Ah, okay, so it does include that. Figured I'd check. Just a little bit. But, yeah, durability to tracks would be really nice for this. That way it's much harder in order to get tracked. Question is, do I want to spend the credits on it now, or do I want to wait? I think I'll put this vehicle through its paces and then really decide. I think that's what I'm going to do. Actually, before I continue, what is the win rate in this? 70% still? How many battles has this thing been in? Oh wait, no, that's not right. Statistics. Statistics. Battles. 23. There you go. And I don't know, maybe it's because I'm also playing smarter, you know, because I have a longer reload, so I have to be very careful as to what I shoot. So that could be it too. But yeah, very good results in this thing thus far. We have not played on Live Oaks with this vehicle yet. Do not believe. Leopard, AMX, ELC. Let's let's go T37 and ELC.
Time to roll out. A player has joined the platoon.
Rain, taking up positions toward the town. Not in a very good spot to get shot. Let's haul down. Remove a gun from the fight. Suicide. I remember now what I wanted to do. I wanted to take the ammunition from the gun that this used to have, and I wanted to sell that. Because now I have the new gun. There you go, real nice. I want to go to the depot, and this is the old ammunition? Yes. So I want to... This is selling, right? Yeah, sell. Okay. Yeah, so they decided, yeah, for a little while you couldn't actually platoon as an artillery. You just weren't allowed. Now, I think you could join platoons in-game, but once you got out of game, it kicked you out and it said you couldn't platoon. Now, they did change that. Oh, we're tier 6, so even tier. But what they did was they made it so that only one artillery could platoon.
Move out.
Oh, who might this be?
This is Dragon.
This is who? Sorry, I'm gonna check this quick.
Ah, Dragon.
Oh, okay, I don't think I'm familiar with you yet.
No, you must be a new one. 'Cause I don't recognize your name either.
That would be the case. That would be the case. I think it was V2V1 who suggested that I join the clan.
Yeah. Oh, the more the merrier. I mean, we're... That boy's... Him and a couple of other guys really gotten this clan off the ground.
Actually, I was I was recently talking to, what was it,
Critical hit.
I forget the clan leader's name, forgive me, but
Little
he,
John.
yeah, Little John, that's right.
Yep.
He and his wife.
Yep, Mama.
Yeah, I was in a chat with her and I think it was Surrogate, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, Surrogate. Yeah, right now I'm just grinding out my my French artillery line because of the event that's going on.
Which event's that?
That's the one with the French artillery being on sale, and in addition, there's like bonus experience for like certain things, like getting what is it? 2 damaged enemies in one game, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think there's a couple of other things too, but I can't remember exactly. Oh yeah, that's right. And you can get basically like you have to collect experience, and every time you collect 25,000, I think it is, you get it like a token, and every token, I guess, well, for 4 tokens you get free camo netting, which is not that big a deal, but when you get 8, it gives you large caliber artillery shell rammer, yeah. And then I guess once you get 10, you get a special premium vehicle. I think it's a tier 3. I don't really care about that, but getting that large caliber artillery shell rammer is going to be a big deal.
Is this the new event? Is this a new event or that they got going on, or?
Yeah, relatively speaking. Yeah, it just started recently.
Okay, so is the Halloween event over, or?
Oh no, that's still going.
Okay, so this is just up on top of it.
Well, it's another one. It's another event that's going on at basically the same time.
Ah.
Yeah. Actually, they have that other Halloween thing too going on. They give you 2 special tanks, and then you have to fight. I think that's called the Leviathan. I'm gonna check it out later on, but I'm gonna do my grinding session first. Sorry, friend, I can't fire at him. Best I can do is a revenge hit. Although that may have been a bad idea, considering this thing has a 30-second reload. But I really do like its accuracy. It's the AMX 13 F3.
Oh yeah. The one thing about the French arties, the higher they go, the more accurate they become.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm starting to notice that.
Yeah. I mean, it's wicked the way it works.
And the thing is, this is just with the 75% crew. Now, the Tier 5 one was... I don't think it was as much of a disappointment. It was more along the lines of... You would really need a 100% crew in order to really make it work, because otherwise it's just... It's just not good enough, is what it is.
Yeah, that's the one I'm on right now, is the Tier 5. You gotta stay right behind them, because you can only hit about half the map.
Well, there's that too, but the big problem that I find is like, it doesn't have any splash, so it's very hard to get experience in it. Now, the way that I see it, even though it doesn't have splash, I still think it would be a decent support vehicle, in the sense that it's very accurate compared to some of the other artillery, and it has a lot of good damage, which basically means instead of being like a support arty by means of like splash and all that sort of stuff, it's more of a support arty by taking out the enemy's support artillery. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically it's an anti-support support. Kind of a vanguard, as it were. And the one thing I really do like about this artillery is its mobility. That's one thing I noticed with the French artillery. They do have quite a bit of a mobility compared to other artillery. And because the AMX-13 F3 is so small, it actually has, what's the term? It has a lot of camo.
Yeah.
So a lot of concealment. So I mean, for that, sure, I'll take a longer reload. Why not? It actually may be my next favorite compared to the, what the hell is it called? I forget what it's called now. The M44. Yeah, I wasn't getting out of that one. Actually, it was ridiculous. Within the first 4 games that I played, I hadn't gotten any losses, so I was still stuck with this 100% win rate thing. I mean, even after, what is it, 27 battles now? 25, sorry. So even after 25 battles, I still have a 68% win rate on this thing. Yeah, run down the line. That's the experience multiplier for getting 2 damages on enemy vehicles. And they have to be 2 separate enemy vehicles. Now, what is it? There's another one. I don't have access to it yet, but I think it's at tier 8 and above. You get a, I think it's a 2 times experience bonus, crew experience bonus, I think. And I've been training up my 75% crew on the French artillery, and I actually am starting to get perks. So that's good. I basically retain the crew members from each vehicle as I'm going up, and eventually, like, I don't actually retrain them from each vehicle. I just keep them the way they are. That way I can keep training up their overall experience. And I mean, with a 75% commander and 83%, you know, everyone else, it's not really bad. It's much, it's very easy to grind that. Ugh, I need some water. Ah, bottom tier by 2 tiers, just the way I like it. Okay, this is Ensk? Yeah, encounter battle, so being right here is not a bad idea.
Let's get this show on the road.
This I will spot. Oh yeah, we don't have any lights. How about that? Really? Wow. Maybe he's running a small liner. You know what? He was probably up against the map, so I wasn't actually able to target him properly. That's one thing that I really hate about the whole edge of the map thing and not being able to aim for it. You run into this problem where you can't actually aim at targets properly. Nice. What are the chances that he's still there? No, I'm not gonna take it. I'll watch for him. I won't shoot for him though. I didn't hear an explosion.
Come on, let me in before the damn squall line comes in.
Too cheap for a fire extinguisher. I mean, in artillery I get it, but a tank like that, I'm not so sure. Here, let me take out the building for you. Oh, you're using the building for concealment? Why don't I just fire a shot at it and completely obliterate it? Oh, who was the genius that said that artillery weren't fun to play?
Everybody.
Yeah.
It's just the ones that aren't good at it. That's the whole thing.
Well, I think the problem that some people have is they look at the top-down view and they don't think that it has any skill to it, but it's a different type of skill, you know?
Yeah.
It's more so about prediction. And it's interesting because I actually saw someone's, what was it, like a statement from Wargaming. It was posted in the forums regarding some people that were saying, oh, you know, artillery are stupid, you know, why are they in the game? And someone, you know, made the smart comment regarding, you know, well, this is what they're for, you know, there are a lot of people that just play artillery, you know, and they enjoy it. M40, M43.
Introduce this mod and the fucking AI are damn near impossible.
Actually, the artillery piece that I'm really looking forward to getting is the M53, M55, just because it can use vents. And from what I can see, at least so far, comparing the French and American artillery lines, there aren't very many, well, SPGs that use vents, which is... I guess I can kind of understand why. Oh, that would have been so epic. Ugh. Yeah, the amount of experience you get in this thing is just astronomical compared to at Tier 5. Excuse me. Okay. Now, out of curiosity, do you find what tier do you find it becomes harder to make credits from a game? Because I've heard that tier 10 is pretty difficult, but I'm not like, is it just tier 10 or is it tier 9 and tier 8 as well?
To me, it started at tier 8.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I've only got 2 tier 8s, and I'm not really good at either one of them.
Oh, okay. What tier 8s do you run?
The Carnarvon, and there's another one.
Carnarvon's pretty beastly, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just you don't play it near like you played the Black Prince.
Oh, okay.
It's a completely different.
Oh, is the Black Prince the vehicle you main the most?
Yeah, the Carnarvon is right after the Black Prince.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought the Black Prince was a premium.
No, Black Prince. There is a Black Prince. No, the Black Prince is premium. It's
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of a different vehicle then.
well, there's a something BP, Matilda BP.
Okay. Now, maybe it's a Churchill that I'm thinking of, because I know that there's one of the Churchill vehicles is a...
That would be a Church 3.
Oh, okay. Now, I forget, is that... It's Soviet, right?
I believe so.
Okay, yeah. No, because there was some weird vehicle I remember that looked like the Black Prince that was... it was a Churchill vehicle, which, from what I understand, most Churchills are from UK nation, but for some reason that one was Soviet. Okay, so the ruby's there.
Oh shit! Pissed him off.
Oh, who'd you piss off?
Oh, the entire enemy team.
You're playing World of Tanks, right?
Nah, planes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard that they made some changes to it.
Oh yeah, dude, it's... Oh my god, now. I love it. It's... Chaotic is 10.
Yeah, I was watching some footage from Jingles' channel.
Yeah, it's not just capture point A and B now. It's capture this point, and this point, and this point. And not only do you have enemy planes to fight down, but depending on what you got captured and what you don't, then you have AI that you have to contend with.
Right.
Certain spots on the map actually like send a rocket barrage over to enemy bases as long as you have them under your control. I mean, the one thing the teams on planes have to realize is you can no longer stay bunched up. That method it no longer works.
Right.
And people have yet to figure it the fuck out.
I gotta admit, when I'm in the AMX-13 F3, the stun mechanic just feels amazing. And it's a big difference too when you change guns.
That was close.
These tracks, that gives you time, friend. I would have killed him, but RNGesus did not have favor with me that time. Lord Savior RNGesus. He's right there, friend.
That was close.
Mine!
Enemy harbor is destroyed.
Ha ha ha. Actually, one of the missions that I was pretty worried about not being able to get was the... Are you familiar with the supply raid missions? You are?
No.
Oh, okay. So they had a couple of missions out. One of them was small supply raid, and then one was large supply raid. Now, what they did with the first supply raid was they had a set of missions. The first set was a spotting mission, where you had to basically spot a certain number of enemies, acquire tokens, which would then unlock the second part of the mission, which was raiding the depot, and then the third, which was destroy the pursuers. You're actually able to get this at tier 1, so it was fairly easy for me to get the spots, because I'm mostly main artillery, but I still have, like, tier 1 lights, especially the T1, which is basically the fastest light at tier 1. So it was really easy to get those. And the second and third mission, they were pretty easy too, but I basically decided to get the first mission with the T1, and then the second mission with my SPGs, so that I could complete it and, you know, get parts and whatnot, because free stuff is free stuff, right? So the large supply mission came afterwards, and so what they did, they doubled the number of spots, which wasn't a problem. They doubled the amount of kills required per mission. Okay, big deal. But the second mission that required an unlock to get the mission Destroy Pursuers, instead of just damaging 5 enemies, you also had to get 2,000 damage dealt by you. So no assist damage or anything like that, just pure damage. And I thought, okay, that's not going to be easy to get. Not 5 times anyways, because I figured there's 5 missions each, and every time you get a token, it unlocks 1 instance of the next mission, right? That's how I thought it would work out. But apparently I was wrong. So I got it once, and I thought, okay, well, I'll at least be able to get this mission once, but I kept being able to use it, right? So I was like, okay, so I guess you only need 1 token in order to unlock the mission, you know, as a whole, like just once. So, I mean, I'm already on the 5th instance, and every instance basically gives you, what was it, 2 large med kits, 2 large repair kits, and 2, what is it, automatic fire extinguishers. Things which, well, the large med kits I use, but I don't use the other ones. Do I dare shoot at you? No, I didn't hit my ally. Jeez, everyone's jumping into this pit. They're pit fighters. Yeah, he's not going to want to poke that now.
I wonder what they updated. Got to check the update notes.
How far back? I might be able to tell you some stuff.
Oh, on planes.
Oh, okay.
They had some kind of update.
Forget it, buddy.
Night.
You're on your own. And nope. Oh,
Yeah, I went to play it yesterday, and they were, or last night, they were having some kind of update.
Tell if we're winning or losing right now. Well, according to the score, we're winning. And that's a far cry from losing. Best position. Oh wow, he could see me from there. I did not expect that. Right over his head. Oh no.
Bailout! This vehicle has had it.
Don't do it. It's a bait. You're being baited, friend. Okay, let's see here. No, I'm not interested in that. I may have to do an extended session. But I'm not upset about that. Alright, we're top tier by 1 tier. 4 lights on the enemy team, no ELC, so that makes 4. Oh, by the way, just in case you're wondering, I'm doing recording right now.
Oh, that's fine.
So I'm not, just so you know, I'm not talking to myself. Although that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Well, that just depends on if you're wanting the right answer or not.
That's funny.
I mean, that's the only time I ever get the right answer is if I talk to myself. At least the one I would hear anyway.
Okay, so let's watch where this artillery fires from. Saw where he went.
Truck hit. They killed our driver.
Oof. Doesn't give.
We're immobilized.
Yeah, that's what our new guy is sitting there saying.
Oh, what?
Oh, little girl was talking to me.
Ah. Dicker Max. Actually, that was one of the reward tanks for participating in the
Halloween deal, yeah.
yeah. I ended up getting one.
Was that rewarded yet?
No. It's given out at the end of the event, along with the tokens.
Okay.
Or not tokens, but the emblems.
All right.
Actually, I got a tog too while I was rolling houses.
I didn't get any tanks. I got a shitload of gold, but I'd get the gold and I'd come right over to Plains and use it there.
Yeah.
Tier 6s get expensive.
Actually, I'm gonna check something here. Because I could tell you the rewards that I got. In the beginning it was the TOG 2. It wasn't a lot of gold though. Let's see. Yeah, so I have at least 50 points, so I basically have all of the guaranteed prizes. The garage slot, the Dicker Max, a bunch of the Halloween emblems. For the stuff that I rolled for, I got a bunch of, I got at least one of each of the special consumables there, the national consumables, like
yeah.
but I sold some of them just because I know that I'm never going to use, at least not for a long time, the Japanese and the Chinese and all that, because they don't have any SPGs, and that's my goal, at least initially, is to grab all the SPGs and try them out. But I got a bunch of the small repair kits and all that sort of stuff, and that was with the first batch. Second batch, I ended up getting some emblems. I got the Chieftain emblem, which, you know, someone called the stupid Yankee hat, which I guess that's what it is. I got one of the Ghost Army emblems, which was kind of cool. I'll probably put it on one of my sneaky tanks at some point. And I got a second one in the next batch, along with more of the Yankee hats, as it were. Oh, and I got an extra garage slot too with that one, so that was really nice. And it was in the first one that I ended up, I think it was the third prize that I drew was the TOG 2. I think I'm expecting how many more rewards? By the end of the event, it's possible that I might have another, I don't know, a little under 10 probably. I was thinking about going for a full clear of all the missions. So basically, the maximum, if I recall correctly, was 68. But one of the missions that they made available was, let's see if I can find it here. Halloween Weekly number 7 was damage upon your spotting, which I was never going to get. Not in the higher tiers, anyways. And that's to complete it 5 times. So that's
I got it once.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like originally on the site, on 2 sites, one was tankrewards.com, and the other one was the official World of Tanks webpage. Both of them said or had suggested that mission was going to be assist damage, which is more than spotting damage, because there's like 3 different types. There's spotting damage, tracking damage, and stunning damage. So 3 different types of damage. So as an artillery, if that was stunning damage, well, it wouldn't be impossible, like especially with the games that I'm getting in the AMX 13F3, that wouldn't be much of a problem. However, it's spotting damage. I have 2,667 spotting damage so far with my SPGs. So there you go. I'm like a scout. Actually, one of the things that I think I already mentioned this. Actually, I'm at completing the 4th instance of On Track to Tier 10, and that's for the French artillery there. Did I mention that I was working on the French line? Yeah. So
yeah.
I'm almost done that. I only need, 8,000 more, and then I get the 4th instance, which then allows me to get camo netting. Whoop-de-friggin-do. Hopefully, before the end of the event, and at the rate that I'm going, it shouldn't be a problem. I'll be able to get that large caliber artillery shell rammer, and then it's all good from there. Don't have any more boosters for crew experience, so now I just have, I think it's called combat experience, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, combat experience, then there's crew experience, and then there's free experience. Yeah, that makes sense. For a little while I didn't know what it was called, so I just called it regular experience. Call me a scrub. I don't care. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe another 12 battles in this, assuming that I can get some 1,000 experience games, which they just aren't that hard in this. Cliff. Oh, that's an amazing map. Actually, I really like the south side because there's a little spot at J2. There's like a rock formation there, and it actually protects you from the upper ridge, where some vehicles try to scout and flank, and it protects you from line of sight there, so it's pretty good.
Let's get this show on the road.
Cover Hill, huh? Sure.
Is this your first clan, or have you been in others?
Have I, like, World of Tanks?
Yeah.
Like other wargaming titles, or like
other war clans, like Black Hawk.
I think I've been in one other clan before, but it was nothing really memorable, if at all. And honestly, I don't know. Something happened. Like for a little while, I wasn't, you know, or they weren't contacting me or whatever. I can't remember exactly what it was. But it was very unremarkable. And after a little while, I guess I accessed the my World of Tanks, and I saw, oh, there's a thing there, and I was like, oh, well, that's like I had a clan tag, right? So I was like, whoa, what's that? So I just left the clan. Yeah, I better not shoot at him. Actually, do I have good shots at him? Yes and no. Yes, I have good shots, and no, I'm scared to make them. And he's gone. Admittedly, for a tier 6, I am quite surprised at how much damage the AMX-13F3 can put out.
That was close.
So how are we? We are up on tanks, which is good. It's not a very easy target to hit, so I might actually try and go for this guy here. Oh, you're done.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
You backed up into that wall, that signed your death warrant. Sorry, that's actually a very cheesy line. I can't believe I said that. Who said that? Who the fuck said that? Who's the little twinkle toes cocksucker who just signed his own death warrant? Oh, RNGesus, thank you very much. Wow, I'm just getting compliments today. Oh, cool! I got a Brothers in Arms! That must be the second one that I've got. Oh, and to think that he platooned with me just for that. What a sweet man. I keep thinking 30,000. Yeah, I need another 40,000 in order to get that. Actually, I had saved up, was it nearly 10,000 free experience? I planned on using it at some point on one of my crew members, but after, I guess it was a 5-hour session trying to grind through the tier 5, which isn't a bad SPG for the French at all. It's just that it's not very good if you don't have a 100% crew, because otherwise it's just because you have to rely on the accuracy in order to hit targets, because it's like I said before, I feel like it's a really good anti-support vehicle just because of the amount of damage it can do and the relatively good accuracy. But I used that free experience in combination with the experience I had, and it was just enough to get me to tier 6. Hallelujah. Because I am so glad that I'm at tier 6 now. We are bottom tier by 1 tier on the map Erlenberg. Let's make friends with the scouts. And
Platoon created.
hell, you know what? We'll make friends with that E25 as well.
Time to roll out.
E25s are dirty baggers, but even dirty baggers can be useful. Really? I guess the FV could be there. A KV2, really? I feel like that's very unusual.
That was close.
Whoa, perfect. Other than the lower rate of fire, I would actually say that the AMX 13 F3 is a very strong competitor for the M44. It's just that good.
That was close.
The OI's on that side. All right. Let's shoot the OI. Actually, hold on a second. Is that a destructible building? Let's find out. Nope. Well, am I the only artillery on my team? Oh,
Got him.
that M44 is gone. Oh, no, you don't. Oh,
That was close.
maybe you do. Yeah, the SU-14 one tried to drown himself. Nice. Really? Now, who the heck did I blow to Kingdom Come? Oh, the M44. Actually, that makes sense, because I did hit the back of his vehicle, and that's where the ammo rack is. I would know. I've been shot there plenty of times by E-25s. And they don't have the alpha damage in order to kill me one shot, so. Nice, nice. Getting bruisers is really nice, too. I think it gives you a little bit extra experience. We'll ask him if he wants to squat up. Oh, my personal rating went up again. That's nice. Hey, Dragon.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with personal ratings?
Somewhat.
What would you say is a good average personal rating? Or is that hard to say?
I don't know. I know mine suck.
Why were yours?
Oh.
Don't worry, I won't judge. Hell, I don't even know what mine means, so there you go. Oh ho ho. Corellia on assault. Oh joy. Yeah, with this one it's really easy to spot enemy artillery. And it's a funny thing too, because this map isn't actually linear, but because of where you start, it's pretty easy to predict where the artillery is going to be. They have an FV304, so that might be less predictable. Tell you what, I'll make friends with him, and I'll make friends with...
Platoon created.
let's keep the gun aimed in and look for... Ooh, collateral. Actually, that was something that I was talking to Surrogate about. The two things that I never get in artillery. One of them being Top Gun, and I forgot what the other one was, but I remembered it just now, or I guess a couple of games ago, and that was Bombardiers. Never gotten a Bombardier. I've gotten close once.
Critical hit.
I wonder where the SU is.
Critical hit.
Ah.
That was close. That was close. They're knocked out.
Well, there I am on cleanup.
are done for. Everyone get out. Let's go. Our engine is knocked out. We've lost a track.
Okay. All right. Another loss, but 1,000 experience. And that's nothing to be upset about. Yeah, so after I'm done getting the Lorraine, I'm gonna play probably an hour of the other thing that's going on, that special event, and check that out. Because if they're giving out equipment, that could be really nice. So we're even tier. Lakeview on the south side. And got 2 lights on the enemy team, no E25s. Actually, it's quite nice. Whenever the enemy gets an E25, you get an E25 as well. Which, I guess it's funny when you think about it, because the only thing that matches an E25 is an E25.
Got to roll out.
Nice. M44's got Valley. I'm perfectly fine with that. Ooh, that was a badly aimed shot. Nice. Do 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 do. Redshire, and we are bottom tier by 1 tier. Two Lorraine 155 50s. If I didn't know better, I'd say they're platooning. But they're not, because you can't platoon with more than 1 artillery.
Get out of the coffee.
Who's in?
Need none.
Who's in your coffee?
Little man.
Little man.
One of our cats. Yeah, one of our cats.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Kitties are all right creatures.
Yeah, as long as they don't go spastic on coffee. I mean, I already know what caffeine does to a dog. I don't want to see what it does to a cat.
Do they actually get really hyper, or is it like
no.
It's like a health thing?
No, my dog actually went to. It's a health thing. He got into my coffee one day and probably drank the whole damn at least half the cup.
Right.
And I make strong coffee, and it wasn't 5 minutes after he drank it, he started having convulsions.
Well, I guess it's a lot of it's a lot for their little hearts to take, right?
Well, I would say so. I mean, my dog, he's no small dog. I mean, I think last time they weighed him, he weighed 75 pounds, close to.
Oh yeah. Well, that's some good weight.
Oh yeah.
That's a heavy baby.
Yeah. Still thinks it's a lap dog.
There we go. That's a good stun.
the bad thing is, there's only 3 steaks in that package. I thought about, you know, possibly,
Vehicle destroyed.
no, cooking it, done. Trips. Having taken big burritos. But no. What? Lebanon. Bezels.
There we go. Nice. This is almost done. And this is almost done too. Okay.
God damn, really, idiots?
Time to roll out.
Oh, sorry about that.
That was close.
Excuse me. Okay, bottom tier by 2 tiers once again, which is good. Delicious water. Okay, so not a lot of heavy, so I think I'll take my position up here at K4.
Time to roll out.
User disconnected from your channel.
Fair enough. We weren't talking much anyways. Oh wow, my win rate went up the moment I started using this thing. That's amazing. Okay, so we are assaulting, and we are bottom tier by 1 tier, just a little bit.
Let's go. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Ugh, something on my screen. This disgusting thing on my screen. Oh.
We're done for. Everyone get out.
Okay, so we're bottom tier, or 1 tier. Got an E25 and 2 lights on the enemy team.
Move out. Platoon created. A player has joined the platoon.
Pretty sure he's there. hello.
Hey, I just woke up.
What?
I just woke up.
Sorry, I couldn't make that out. I heard
I said I just woke up.
Ah, just woke up. Oh, were you the friend I was talking to last night?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Yeah, just doing more grinding here in my my AMX 13 F3. And
What
that's
tier?
it. That is tier 6.
I suppose I can jump on tanks for a little bit.
Oh, that would be fine. Oh, you're trying to go for me, friend? That might be a bad idea.
Robbie, when I get in the game, because I'm in the 130mm barrel.
Unless I can't get my gun depression down.
That,
Oh wait, I forgot. This SPG doesn't have gun depression. Well, it doesn't really need it though, just because it's very low profile. Actually, it's not the same as the M44. It's a different feel, but I like it almost as much. It doesn't have the same rate of fire, but it has way better concealment, way better mobility. Well, yeah, it still has better mobility. And honestly, I think it has more damage too. At least once you get the new gun for it, which actually has more stun as well. More minimum stun and, well, more maximum stun too. It's basically double. Which is nothing to laugh at, or nothing to sneeze at, or one of the two. Wait, hold on a second. How much health does an M12 have? I should know this, but... Durability 350. And how much did I shave off that?
User joined your channel.
I shaved off 298 damage worth.
oh, nice.
And that was not even seeing it.
Hey, Vikas. Hey, Picasso.
Hey, what's up?
Why, hello! Have I met you
Just
before?
waking up. I think he was in last night.
Was he?
I was in for a little bit last night, but I don't remember anyone being on, except for Hell Daddy or Hell Dog.
Hold on.
I would have been fast asleep.
I don't think I've met Helldog. Or hold on a second.
I don't think I've met you.
No, I'm a new addition to the family.
He joined last night.
Oh,
Or
cool.
yesterday, whenever.
There's someone in the list by the name of Two Dog,
Channel group change.
or is that someone else? You
That's
said
someone else.
You said Helldog. Okay, Helldog Sniper. For some reason that sounds familiar, but I don't think I met him in the clan. Maybe I saw him somewhere else. I'm not sure.
He would have been in the battle. Possibly on the enemy team or the same team as you.
It's quite possible. How long has he been in World of Tanks? It might have even been like a couple of years ago.
Check his service record and see how many battles he's got. Oh.
Alright.
It'd go off his battle rating, wouldn't it?
Battle rating. Is that the same as the personal rating?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So where are you
Service
from?
record. I am from Land of the North, more specifically Canada.
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah.
what you said last night. And
Well,
it's like,
well,
that
yeah,
doesn't
it
explain
would be the
anything.
same thing that I say today. I mean, unless I was lying, or I was completely forgot what I said, amnesic.
Then Barbie brought up the thing of Greenland last night.
Yeah, he joined 2015, so I probably didn't see him. Because I joined back in 2000 and, well, I don't know, there might be a chance that I saw him. But I think I joined back in 2013, if I recall. Actually, hold on, I'm going to look at my service record. My service record says... December 9th, 2013. But I took a bit of a break from, well, a lot of things, including World of Tanks. So I would say that I've been playing as straight for, I guess, about a year. Something like that.
So you've been playing straight?
I've been playing, like, the duration, well, for the duration, I've been...
Sorry, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah. My personal rating is 4,934. I'm still not sure if that's a good rating or not.
It's a decent rating.
Yeah.
What is it?
4,934.
Mine's 2,540.
Let's see. Now I want to say that I want to say that's all SPGs, but technically that's not the case. I think, what is it? Yeah, I have 2,721 battles, and the vehicles that have the most battles are the M44 with 830, the M41 HMC, which is 513, and next to that is the T1 Cunningham at 347. Next to that is M37 at 310. So I mostly play SPGs.
I can tell.
Yeah. No, it's and it's interesting. It's an interesting story because when I first saw World of Tanks, I didn't really think much of it, and then I saw SPGs like in my brother's garage because he was the one that introduced me to it, like the grill and the Hummel, and I thought, you know, those kind of look pretty cool. So when I joined World of Tanks and when I started playing on the the American line, I was like, hey, why don't I play in SPGs? And you know, that's how I started.
You poor bastard.
Well, I love SPGs.
I used to enjoy the hell out of them, and then they, you know, just went out of their way to gimp them, and then gimp them some more, and yeah.
Well, honestly, I find the recent change, like, it is different. You have to get used to it, but honestly, I really like it. I really do. Like, it's a much easier way to coordinate with your team and get experience and credits, which is nice.
Well, I could also be having, you know, seller's remorse because to get my tier 9, I kind of sold off my one SPG, which I now have to buy back later.
Yeah.
That's gotta suck.
Oh, actually, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but they have a 50% off sale for permanent camouflage for vehicles. So if you have a favorite vehicle that you want camouflage on, now's the time to get it.
Yeah, it is.
Here's a perfect match for you, Dominator.
To be honest, I actually like bottom tier matches a lot, just because you can get a lot more for... I know it sounds weird, but you can actually get a lot more for your damage, because, you know, with the stun, you're technically doing as much damage as far as assist damage as, you know, your teammates are. So the more hits...
Bottom tier matches.
But I mean...
When you're in an SPG, they're awesome.
Yeah, they're not bad for TDs either. I mean, I've got a tier 2 TD that I run off and on when I need a break.
But when you're playing heavies...
Yeah, I would assume heavy's bottom tier would be kind of painful.
Depends on the heavy. American heavies, at least back when I was playing them low tier, weren't bad. The Russians used to be good, but they rearranged how where everything sits tier-wise, so it's kind of wonky.
Right, right. Ooh, we got some heavies over here. T-14s. I know I can do some good damage to them, but I'm going to wait till my teammates are in line so I can get some of that assist damage. Baby!
I see weird tanks in my garage. Must play with them.
Giggity. I mean, Kappa.
I already played with the weird ships in World of Warships, so give these a shot.
Giggity good.
I think that one hit.
Well, I know I got the stun, and I got some assist damage, so that's all good.
Was that from me?
I could be.
I bounced. What?
I remember one time I was playing in an SPG, yeah, one time I was playing in an SPG, but I remember shooting at an AT-2, and I was almost certain, because I was using high explosive, but for some reason I'm positive I heard the word ricochet, but according to Peoples and according to World of Tanks, I don't think that's possible.
It's possible.
What, to ricochet a high explosive round?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well.
I didn't think it was possible either until I done it.
Well, I guess maybe there are some
These
auto
fucking
ricochet
heavies
points.
need to push up.
I thought you weren't supposed to be able to bounce a high explosive, but
No, that's been around since I started playing. That was years ago.
Well, I guess there are
happens
auto
more
ricochet
with-
points, right, on tanks?
Well, it depends on tank. Like, German tanks have a whole lot of ricocheting going on just because of the angled armor. Most of the other
Oh my
units,
god!
not so much. I think Big Daddy's about to have a recognition.
You know what? If I had predicted this better, I might have gone to A9. I've never actually gone to that position before, but it probably would have helped you guys out. You know,
I
for
did damage to both those T-14s and all they did was back the fuck out of that area.
yeah. Oh, that one fell short. No damage from me. But yeah, I'm really liking the accuracy of. Oh, holy smokes! I can shoot at this guy right here. And I got spotted. Oh yeah, let's see if I can...
Move it, move.
Oh, you can't shoot me. Well, actually you can, but, you know.
Keep going, keep going.
Hard turn. There we go. Whoa! I saw a shot there. Yeah.
This vehicle has had it.
That M44. Actually, the M44 with Brothers in Arms is pretty nice. Although, I would probably say that with all the same perks that I have on the M44, if I had them on the AMX 13 F3, I think it would be a super accurate vehicle. Like, even now, with 75% crew, it's pretty damn accurate. The only real downside is the really high reload time. But other than
how high
that,
is the reload time?
oh, 30 some.
Oh, it's not as bad as I was expecting.
Well, it's tier 6, right? So, like, compare that to the M44. Like, M44 without Brothers in Arms is like 17 seconds. So it's almost like twice the amount of shots. Mind you, with the gun that you can get for it, it has double the stun time, and I think 1/5 the additional damage. I think the penetration's about the same though. Or maybe the penetration's...
The only real arty that I've been playing lately is the S51, and I do not have Brothers in Arms, but my reload time is 45 seconds.
Well, the S51 I would have to go down the KV line.
Yes.
So if I do get that, it's gonna be some time.
Gotcha. I'm actually enjoying the S51 though, just so you know. It's an awesome arty.
Now, to be honest, I thought of an interesting idea for artillery where if they, let's say they keep the damage as it is, they keep the stun, but they keep the reload time, but what they do is they remove top-down view and replace it with a rangefinder sniper mode, which you basically have the same gun elevation as you did before, but basically you don't have the top-down view, but you can still do, you know, artillery long-range fire. It's just you don't have that top-down view. And in addition, basically what you do is you make it more of a frontline unit. But in order to make it a frontline unit, you basically give it armor that's comparable to that of a heavy.
Alright, hold on a second, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna do something. We got a couple of undead tanks here.
Oh yeah, you gonna take a break and play with those?
We can create a group.
Yeah, I still need to finish my session. I need to grind out at least 30,000 more experience. But I guess I can do this in between.
I'm going to be a bit before I'm ready to group up. I'm actually waiting on food, which should be here in about half an hour. But after I eat, I'd be interested.
Did you want to play...
Did you put perks on your tanks?
No, not yet. I'm really not sure what I should go for, so I might wait before I do that. Actually, I'm going to go to the bathroom quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stop my recording too.